From my 4 years of playing AUT, AUT definitely has a meta, overpowered stands, specs, and traits. Overpowered that they will always, or mostly stay at the top. But what about the underrated stuff? The stands, specs, and traits that get overshadowed by the meta. My job in this series is to provide a main overview, a history lesson, and a suggestion to devs on how to buff this thing to provide a fighting chance against the overall meta of AUT. Without further ado, the first stand of the series, Star Platinum. Star Platinum is the stand of Jotaro Kujo, the main Joestar of Part 3 in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Star Platinum is a rare stand that can be obtained by arrows, and using these arrows on stand lists. Note that you're not guaranteed Star Platinum. It's a chance you get Star Platinum, or with 3 Star Platinum shards which you get from crates, though rare, and with 3 arrows you can craft Star Platinum. Star Platinum was released with many other stands and specs when New Universe released. Star Platinum, although good, it was mostly used to get the better Star Platinum variants, Star Platinum the World, SPR, and the downgrade, Soul. It would take quite a long time for Star Platinum to get something good or something meaningful, other than the mythic skins and that 1 mil favorite skin. On March 24th, 23, Star Platinum and many other stands would get reworked with a new combat rework. Although not overshadowed, Star Platinum would be beaten out by the World Over Heaven, and Sea Moon reworks, as they were just better. Standoff E, Grab Slam, is a grab move that does 5 more damage than your regular grab. Like your normal grab, it launches the enemy away. But unlike your regular grab, this move comes out slower. This move can be parried. Standoff R Lock Kick does 40 damage and knocks the enemy away. This move can be parried. Standoff T, Evil Spirit, does 40 damage. This is your only projectile-like move. I believe this move breaks blocks. Stand E Barrage is your combo starter / extender. This move will allow you to combo into other moves. Holding for full duration does 50 damage. Stand R, Starbreaker, has Hyper Armor, breaks blocks, and is usually used as a get-off-me tool. Be aware, as this move can be parried. Stand on T, Starfinger, is your main combo starter or extender. Inhale is another combo starter. This move pulls enemies in, stunning them. Aura Slam is an AoE Hyper Armor move. This move can be used as a get-off-me tool, though be aware that this move can be parried. H. Time Stop does what it says. It stops time. User must have 50 heat or more to use the move. There's also Startup to this move. If hit during the startup, it cancels the time stop. Your heat bar will go down when the move is active. Time stop end when heat reaches to 0. Stand on J. Time stop movement allows the user to move during someone else's time stop. Unlike time stop, you need 25 plus heat to use, and the bar drains rapidly while move is active. Stand Z, brute force, is a grab move that does 47 damage. This move needs 25 heat to be used. V, teleport, does what it says. It teleports. This move can be used to get away from enemies or to rush them. Stand on B, destructive combination, is a grab move that does 94.5 damage. This move needs 75 heat to be used. Although Star Platinum is one of the most popular stands in the JoJo community, it seems like the AUT player base doesn't really care about popularity, only caring if it's strong and can do busted combos and can win fights easily. Some other reasons why Star Platinum doesn't get used is its lack of moves. I wouldn't say it barely has any moves, but compared to the new specs and stands, they have way more moves than Star Platinum. And as said before, you're more likely to use Star Platinum to get its other and probably way more stronger variants. Just like all the buffs so far, adding new moves may help Star Platinum. Though these changes won't make Star Platinum meta-breaking, it will certainly help. Some overall changes: Grab Slam, Standoff E, will be moved as Star Platinum's X, Universal Grab, as a new move will take its place. Stand on B, cutscene move, will have a finisher, the finisher being the Steely Dan beatdown. Enemy must be 10% HP or below to activate the beatdown. Move 1, Standoff E. Star Kicks, Heat 0, cooldown of 25 seconds, damage 45.5. Star Platinum launches out a flurry of kicks at the enemy, the final hit sending the enemy away. This move has hyper armor, though being punishable if you miss the move. The move should be used to end a combo. Based on that one move, Star Platinum used in the Jotaro vs. Dio fight. Combo example: Stand E Barrage to Star Finger, then finish off with Standoff E. Stand off, holding her key. Knee kick. Star Platinum would appear and quickly kick the enemy, slightly stunning them, allowing you to combo into stand-on moves. This will add the benefit to hit ragdolled opponents, though this will not bring them up for you to combo them, only serving as a way to do damage to ragdolled enemies. This move is inspired by the Jotaro and Dio fight, where Star Platinum kicks Dio's legs. Soda, Heat 15, heals 30, cooldown 15 seconds. Re-adding Star Platinum's drink may add something to think about during combat. Use some bar for some heals, or save said bar for time stop, your beatdown, or our next move. Stand on, you piss me off. Awakening move can be used if you have 20% HP or less, or if you have 75 heat. This move lasts 60 seconds, disabling time stop, the cooldown of this move being a minute and a half. This move, once used, would increase your defense by 20% and damage by 15%, and add 15 points to your special stack. In this state, moves will now be given variants, now doing different things. This was given as every other Star Platinum variant, other than SPR, has a move where you buff yourself in some way. Moves changed. Stand off T-Gun. Stand on Z Brute Force. Stand on H Time Stop. Stand off T-Gun. You're not getting away. Damage 46. The user will throw a knife at the enemy, traveling the same or a bit faster than the gun move. If hit, the enemy will receive true damage and slowing enemy movement. This move was taken out of the anime, where Jotaro threw a knife at Dio. If possible, I would like where if you have the OVA skin, you throw Iggy instead. Stand on. Z. My stand will be the judge. Star Platinum will try to grab the enemy. If grab Star Platinum will rapidly punch the enemy, the final hit, sending the enemy up in a ragdolled state. The enemy will stay ragdolled for a bit before getting back up. This move was taken from the anime, where Jotaro fights Kakyoin. Stand on H. Brutalize. This move is a counter grab. Star Platinum will donut the enemy before hitting their head and slamming them to the ground. If the enemy is below 15% HP, instead of being slammed into the ground, a visual of the enemy's skull cracking/breaking would be shown before Star Platinum sends the enemy away. This will insta-kill them, although the rework didn't solve the problem of Star Platinum's lack of moves, only adding 4 new moves and 3 variations to Star Platinum's kit. In this rework, I was aiming to add an incentive to use your bar on other moves, other than just time stop and your beatdown. For my substitute for time stop, I thought about having Star Platinum stealing time stops from people who use them, though having the drawback of needing to be near the person who time stopped to steal it, and you must be above a health threshold. The problem is that this suggestion is literally what Star Platinum can do in a different JoJo game. A Bizarre Days Star Platinum can steal time stops if they are above 35% HP, and if the person who time stopped is near the Star Platinum user. Plus, I'm pretty sure there is no proof Star Platinum can steal/override time stops. So I changed to a counter move. As said before, Star Platinum has 3 evolutions: Star Platinum the World, Soul, and Star Platinum Requiem. A long time ago, AUT gave out a Star Platinum skin called Star Platinum Gold. This was a milestone skin when AUT hit 1 million favorites. Side tangent, I got skin before, but I traded it for mythic skins. This was a time when mythic skins were actually valuable. I feel like overall Star Platinum is a good stand all around. But due to the lack of moves, it's near the line of an amazing stand. This stand has amazing combos, a time stop, and can be easily obtained. I feel like I didn't do Star Platinum justice with this one, as I locked most, if not all, moves behind an awakening. As usual, I'll take suggestions. The next episode, as you've probably seen, is the one and only Bone. Yuta, please like and sub, and see you in the next one.